As usual, we always start with this. Although we could talk about the semantics of it for hours and hours, to put it simply, climate change is scientifically linked to carbon emissions. Because of that, we now hear so many ideological terms such as go green, net zero, energy, net zero minus, zero emissions, sustainability, renewable energy, clean energy, low carbon, sustainable development goals, and so on. And mostly we end up with a tick box exercise, a checklist of jargon filled ambitions ticked off one by one, while the real problems quietly continue to grow. It all sounds promising on paper, but in practice, very little changes unless we act where it truly matters. But the main purpose behind all of this is to find a genuine balance between reducing carbon emissions and meeting the rising global energy demand. Why? Because we are constantly building and expanding, and even population growth need to be supported. In fact, phrases like net zero have become the punchline in almost every research paper in the energy and built environment sector. Ironically, some of these papers end up increasing carbon emissions themselves by running endless simulations that have little or no connection to what's actually happening in the real world. To achieve true balance, we must either generate more energy through renewable or non-renewable power plants, or we reduce energy loss. That's where insulation becomes crucial. And among all types, vacuum insulation performs the best, which we are going to examine throughout this keynote speech. A simple analogy is, imagine a bucket with holes. If we keep pouring water into it, we need more and more water just to keep it full. But if we reduce the holes, we obviously reduce the water loss. In this analogy, the water is energy in kilowatt hours.